inshallah. Okay, so let me see where it's at. I probably have to make 2 of these. All right, so now let's get back to it. So that's the best thing to do, man. Get your location and set up the location, right? And it's traffic. You're making like $100 a day, and some people make $300 a day. And I'm gonna tell you why. I got a store, and it takes from my profits, man. It really do. It takes from the profits that I make. I still do good, but it takes from my profits. I'm gonna tell you something. I know some old school cats, some old school brothers I've been talking to and watching them over the years. It's a brother named Charles here in Detroit. Sell oils outside. Got some of the best oils in Detroit. This brother told me, he said that he bought a couple cars. And I mean, he didn't tell me that, but I already knew that. But he bought a house. He told me recently he bought a house. He bought his house he bought 2 houses from selling oils. 2. You know what I'm saying? And he been doing it for a while. And he just do outside. And he only go and set up at his location 3 days a week. And the area that he at is prime time. Very busy. Very busy area. It's a flea market over there. I mean, not flea market. It's like what they call it. It's a plaza. In the whole area, got the what they call it, the former mills right there. Got the clothing stores. Got the Popeyes right across the street. Got the Church's Chicken right there. Man, he got traffic all around. Got the Wendy's right down the street. Got the not the Wendy's. A McDonald's right there. He got a fish joint across the street from that. Man, that whole area, man, he got traffic all in that area, man. He only be there 3 days a week. Just 3 days a week. It's another brother named Uthman here in Detroit. He used to have, now I forgot to mention, Charles used to have a store. He left the store to come and sell oils outside, and he never turned back since. Brother Uthman, he used to have a store. The brother that be wearing a turban, African-American Muslim brother. He used to have a store. That didn't work out. You see what I'm saying? And he do distribution to gas stations, party stores. He make the incense wholesale. He make the incense, package them up, and he sell them to gas stations and stuff like that wholesale, right? And that he been doing that for as long as I've been knowing him. I didn't even know that he had a store until recently when he told me like a year ago. And he just, man, I just saw him today. He pulled up in a Benz. He pulled up in a Benz. You know what I'm saying? And I was having a conversation with him today, and I told him, I said, you don't need a store. And he was like, I said, brother, I thought about you today, but I was gonna make the video, and you came to my mind, and I was thinking about making a video talking about you don't need a store. He's like, brother, you're right, you don't need a store. So just think about it, according to what he does. The average gas station or party stores that buy incense from you wholesale, especially if your incense is good, they're going to call you to restock the incense at least twice a month. Once every 2 weeks. And they normally spend $60 every single time. And they normally buy them 50 cents a pack. So $60, so he just got 120 packs of incense, right? So that means that party store is selling 240 packs of incense a month, and that's real good. So $60 times 2, that's 120. So for each store, he made $120. So just imagine if he have 100, and I'm quite sure he got more than that. Just imagine if you got 100 accounts, different gas stations and party stores, and they all buying twice a month. $120. 120 times 100, what's that? That's $12,000 a month. You got 100 different gas stations calling you twice a month to spend $120. 120 times 100, that's $12,000, man. That's bread. That's good money. Just from selling incense. And he doesn't have a store. All he does is distribution. Got this little barcode on the incense. You know what I'm saying? It's another brother that I know. He used to be in the store, but he walks around selling oils, and he said to avoid that overhead. So what I'm saying to you is, just like I said, hearing something is not like seeing something. I heard them say this, but I didn't understood until I